I was wrong about America. Very curious to see what he's good after saying this. Before we do, appreciate if you guys can hit that subscribe button. Let's see what we got.
I have a confession to make. When I first arrived here, I judged Americans constantly.
Okay.
I thought small talk, it's all fake.
Right.
Nobody can walk, everybody goes with the car, people are super unhealthy, eating burgers all day long.
I promise you, I don't do that. I definitely, where is it? Okay, I took it down. I definitely did not have a KFC earlier. Well, just like 10 minutes ago.
Work culture is just crazy, nobody has vacations.
Okay.
And honestly, I thought, why do they live like this? How is it possible?
By the way, can I just say, the area he's walking through right now is unreal, bro.
But the longer I live here, I have to admit, I was completely wrong.
Right.
I thought America through the German lens, through the European lens, what you read in the media.
Yeah.
And the picture there's just completely wrong.
Okay.
The first one is what everybody asked me about. The fake friendliness. How is it like, oh, how are you? It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Nobody really cares about you. But I have to say...
Yo, can I just say something before he says whatever he's going to say on the fake friendliness, right? Even if it is fake friendliness in public, one, they don't really know you anyway. So, you know, it's just kind of like just being nice, just to be nice, right? But I would, like, living in the UK, we don't have that. Like everyone, you don't talk, there's not really much small talk. You don't really talk to strangers. You don't really smile at strangers. I would rather for us to start being fake and smiling at each other than not. You know what I'm saying?
I really enjoy the friendliness. I go to the store, I talk to the cashier, we talk about our day.
Really?
And yeah, of course,
Wow.
many people are not really interested how I am really feeling.
Okay.
But in my personal experience, it's very more common to...
I actually think, like, even if they're not interested in what you're saying, the fact that you're having a friendly chat with somebody random, like, it will boost your day. I remember when I went to Greece, right? And I was sat next to this random guy, British guy, on the plane. Yeah? And for the first hour or so, we was both being Brits and not talking to each other, right? That's just how it goes, yeah? And then something comes up, and then we started talking, and we was talking for like 2 hours. And he was really nice. Hopefully I was nice to him. And it was just a really nice experience. Like, it really was. Like, that's probably mind-blowing to you guys that two random Brits had a chat on the plane, and it was very rare. But it was really nice. It was really nice.
To get into
One of my best
conversations with
flights.
strangers.
Enjoyed it.
The other day, for example, somebody complimented me for my t-shirt. This never happened to me in Germany. And
Right.
I feel it's
I've
really
never had a
genuine.
compliment in
It's
public.
like the glue that holds society together. I don't know, like in Europe, like, and especially in Germany, nobody talks to each other.
Nah.
Everybody's just staring on the floor.
We don't.
And I feel like it's like human, right? Like that makes us human, talking to other people. The
Yeah.
next one is the...
I like that, man. It would just make you feel better within yourself. Like, even if you're having a bit of a terrible day, it might give you that little bit of boost that you need to just have a nicer day. Like, someone's listening to you. If they care or don't, you know what I mean? It don't really matter. Like, you're having a chat, you're being kind about it. It sounds good to me. And also, by the way, I'm going to America very, 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 very soon this month, right? I'm going to New York City. If you guys want to see pictures and maybe videos and stuff, like before I upload it to YouTube, I'll be posting quite a bit on my Instagram. My Instagram is L3WG_. It's in the description. So if you guys have Instagram, I know a lot of people, I know a lot of you guys don't, but if you do and you want to see it early, then you can do that. Other than that, expect some American videos on the channel very, very soon. I'm so excited, man.
Ability myth. In Europe, we think nobody in America walks, but this is just not true.
Right.
Many areas
He's
are
walking
very
out.
walkable. I'm walking right now,
Yeah.
but it's different. Here, I don't walk to the grocery store, but I walk for exercise. I walk for being in nature, and this
Yo, I don't understand this thing about Europeans getting onto Americans that they don't walk. I don't understand that. Because, like, well, I could only speak on behalf of, like, people in the UK. But we don't walk, mate. I don't walk. And I definitely, when I'm driving, I don't see people walking that much. But I will see people walking. But what I'm trying to say is, oh, wait, no, actually, no, take it back a little bit. We do walk quite a bit. But how? Okay, I take that back. I thought about it, I analyzed it, and I realized when I am driving, I do see quite a few people walking. I'm not gonna lie. However, we're a very small country. You know what I'm saying? I'm switching up my point now. We're a very small country, and everything's more cramped, and the shop is in walking distance, whereas in America, it probably won't be.
Any cities in the US you can actually walk in. Just think about Seattle, Washington, New York City. But even here, I live in the suburbs of Fort Lauderdale now, and it's very walkable here.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, of course, I don't walk to the grocery stores. I'm walking for exercises.
Well, who does walk to the grocery stores? Because who wants to walk back with groceries? You know what I'm saying? Like, people in the UK would just drive to the grocery store as well. Like, when I say you see people walking, they're probably walking to get the public transport. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, they're probably walking to a bus stop, walking to, you know, taxi, maybe walking into town to meet, you know, go coffee or something. I don't know, cup of tea and beans and toast in the UK.
Next one is the unhealthy American myth. And it's true, Americans, they have very unhealthy people, but also Americans have the most healthy people in the world.
I see that, you know. That's a very good point. So yeah, America might be unhealthy. We have unhealthy people in the UK. Don't be looking at me. But when I see these vlogs and stuff, I see the most like amount of fit people than I do. Even like it's not even close in the UK. Like when I'm like out in the UK, you'll see one or two joggers or a couple people cycling, right? But like in every single vlog, like especially when you're near a beach in America, there's loads of people.
So I see so many fit people here. They have this gym culture. Almost everybody I know goes to the gym, is working out. So I think that's like very misportrayed in the media. And you have like farmers markets everywhere, so you get very high quality food here.
I've been seeing a lot of farmers market stuff popping up recently in America. I've been watching America content for a while, and I've not heard of a farmers market once. But then this past month, I've heard about it like 5 times. I think I've done like 2 videos on it now.
And it's just not true that everybody's unhealthy. And I personally, I'm in the best shape of my life
being in America.
I live here, because I have access to farmer markets here. I go to the gym. It's very affordable, and yeah, it's just not true. And just look at the best athletes in the world.
Bro, look at his smile. I'm telling you right now, if he was doing a video in Germany, the smile wouldn't be this big. That's what I'm telling you. That's the America effect, man. It just makes you feel good.
It's usually Americans. So this is a very big misconception.
Right, okay,
the next big thing is convenience. In Germany, we think like, okay, convenience, Americans are just lazy. But this is just not true. It's just way more efficient. Like, it's Sunday, 3 a.m. You can go to the pharmacy and buy things.
You know what? I feel that people that complain about convenience and stuff, for like, you know, doing lesser things, they're just jealous, bro. If any European is getting onto you Americans about, oh my God, like you go through a drive-through ATM, why do you not go into the bank? They're jealous. I'm telling you right now, if we had that over here, everyone would be doing it. Oh, I would love a drive-through ATM, a drive-through pharmacy, drive-through anything, bro. Like, I don't want to leave my car. Yo, I would love that.
Stores are sometimes open for 24 hours, while on Sunday, everything.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what happened to the UK with 24/7. Our Asda, which is our big superstore, right? That used to be 24/7, and ever since COVID, we don't have any 24/7 stores. It's so annoying because I don't go to sleep till like 5 a.m. I know, it's bad, right? But I go to sleep 5 a.m. So when I want to get my late night snack, I can't. They're not open. It's so annoying. Even like McDonald's, a lot of McDonald's. You guys know I order a lot of McDonald's. I do. It's bad. But anyways, McDonald's shuts in a lot of places at midnight. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
It's closed, and even during the week, stores closes at 8. And here it's way more convenient. You can go to the drive-thru. You can order all your groceries for very cheap, almost for free. And
really?
I think it's just Americans are very efficient. So we Germans have the stereotype that we're efficient, but the Americans are the real efficient people. The next big culture shock for me was freedom. And it's true, I feel way more free here. I made some videos about it. But what really shocked me are the HOAs. So it's super free, but HOAs are like just crazy here. Like your grass needs to be a certain height.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I've heard a little bit on a HOA. If I ever move to America, please advise me as far away from a HOA as possible. Please. Like, you guys know I love America, man. I do. I do not love the HOA. Bro, they have to have matching things and matching decorations and the same. They have to have like the same stand. Like, bro, there's rules and regulations to your house. What do you mean? If I want a purple door, you're telling me I can't have a purple door? I don't want a purple door, but I'm just saying.
You need to be careful what size is your doormat, and that.
What size is your doormat? Oh, does it really get that extreme with HOAs?
It really shocked me. So there's a lot of rules here, and yeah, it is way more free here.
And he said, what length is your grass?
But what really shocked me is the HOAs, and in Germany we don't even know that exists.
Yeah.
You can
we don't have that in the UK. I only heard of it in America.
do whatever you do here. It's basically the Wild West. But there are a lot of rules here. And my last point is work and career. In Germany, we work to live. In
the UK, when you work to live. No. He said that wrong. In Germany and UK, in Europe, you work to survive. That's a better word for it. You work to survive.
In the US, you live to work.
Okay, I see what you're saying. You work to live. In America, you live to work, right? But I think European, you work to survive, right? And then you live in the parts where you're not working. And in America, from what I see, is you work to live.
It's at least a statement. And I have to say, in Germany, everything is very comfortable. You have 30 days of vacation. The salary is way lower.
Right.
And here, it is very different, the work culture. And people, they define themselves via work sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And I have to admit, America is the place to be if you want to make money, if you want to...
Oh, wait, no, he's saying something different. He is right with you work to live and live to work. Oh, okay, so he's saying that America is more... So like... In Germany and the UK, you're working because you have to work. Whereas like in America, they're working because they want to work and they want to be doing that. Yeah.
Achieve something in life if you want to afford something. So that's very different. And it's a big misconception that people think Americans, they don't have any PTO. That's just not true. A lot of people have unlimited PTO.
PTO, what's that? PTO?
And people do take PTO, but you don't really need it because here the incentives is like way different. You can actually achieve something. Annual raises are very common and salaries are way higher, taxes are way lower. I think this is a different topic, maybe a different...
Yeah, I've seen like figures of like the average wage in America compared to the UK. Your guys' average wage is a lot higher. What is the PTO? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before.
Different video, but overall, the work culture is real, the hustle culture is real, and I love it. You can work your ass off, and you can make it here actually.
Hell yeah.
The other day, I talked to my barber. The
American dream.
He's Cuban. He came to this country like 4 years ago with $50 in his pocket. Now he has 2 barbershops.
Wow.
And has a very comfortable life. He lives in his own house.
Bro, that's unheard of in the UK. Like that is like I'm not being funny, but if you come from if you're in the UK, let's say you're born in the UK and you're born into a family that don't have much money, you're most likely, the odds are not in your favor. You're gonna just be working for someone else doing the same thing every single day, and there's no really promotion. You're not really gonna get far, right? You definitely are not gonna have 2 barbershops. That's crazy how someone's gone to America with $50 in the pocket and now he has 2 barbershops. That is a legit the American dream, bro.
Where is something like that possible? It's only possible in America. I didn't come to America for comfort. I came for love because my wife is from here and for possibilities. We made the decision for our family to be here in America, not to be comfortable, for possibility to make something for our little family. And that's why we're here. Thank you very much for watching. And
Man, I wish I can move to America. You never know, man. My journey to America is just starting. And it's starting with New York City with my traveling. I first got to go there. I've been watching these videos. I've actually got to experience it myself. And I'm going to be going to America quite a bit. There's a lot of plans ahead, a lot of exciting plans. New York plan, me going to New York City, by the way, that was a last minute Christmas getaway booking. It wasn't even meant to happen. My main first trip to America was meant to be Florida, but we're now switching it to Texas, I think. And that was at the start of next year. We're still doing that. I'm still going to be doing that. But New York, I was just too excited. I was like, screw it. Let's just do it, right? Boom. Let's do it. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be going to America a few times next year as well. So very, very, very excited. If you guys want a sneak peek, of what I'm doing in America, in New York City, my Instagram, I'll be posting a lot of pictures and stories on there first, right? Because I'll be doing it whilst I'm there. So if you want to see that, my username on there is L3WG_. There'll be a link in the description to my Instagram if you guys do have it. If not, just wait. There'll be some American videos from me very soon on this channel, which I'm very excited for. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.